What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to Funnelheads. Today we're going to be talking about my top 10 favorite destinations to cruise to, Caribbean style. But first, before we get to that, if you're new to the channel or returning and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so, becoming part of that Funnelhead family. We'd love to have you. Also, commenting and liking on the video is much appreciated and does truly help the channel grow, so thank you so much for doing that. Before we get into the list, I just wanted to kind of set some reminders. You know, this is just my personal opinion. If your favorite destination didn't make the list, perhaps I've never been there, or, you know, I just prefer these for one reason or another, but please share with me, you know, some of your favorites and let me know why and what you like to do there. I would love to read some of them and it'll give me some good ideas the next time I visit them. Also, if I butcher any of the names of the islands or, you know, excursions, you know, just please let me let me have a free one on that. So let's get right into it in no particular order. Number one, Cozumel, Mexico. Now this island will always kind of have a place in my heart, especially, you know, because I married my wife there. We took a cruise to the island and then got married on the beach. But not only that, we've been there many times before on cruises, as well as an all-inclusive. So we're very familiar with this island. There's so much to do. Of course, the beaches are gorgeous. The ocean is as blue as you can imagine. And some of the shore excursions are just unbelievable. I mean, we've done ATVing there, scuba diving, Mr. Sancho's beach adventure, among many other things, just to name a few. But it's always gonna be one of my favorites, and every time, you know, we're looking at itineraries, you know, that Cozumel is always a factor. So definitely take a look at it. If you've never been, you will not be disappointed. Number two is Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic. Another place where we've gone to a couple of times. We have also done an all-inclusive in Dominican as well, so we are pretty familiar with this island. But Amber Cove specifically is one of those stops on a cruise where you can get off the ship and really not have to book anything, you know, not have to do an excursion if you don't want to. You know, you can get off, walk. There's resort style pools everywhere, water slides, you know, cabanas, you know, everything that you would want in an island. It's a great stop to kind of just relax. And like I said, just walk off the ship and really get to enjoy the entire time while you're there. There is one shore excursion that we did last time we went to Amber Cove, and that is Damahawaga. I totally butchered that, but moving right along, it's the waterfalls in Dominican. They are absolutely gorgeous, awesome. It's basically a natural water slides that are created over time, and you get to kind of slide down these. Now the water is freezing. We went, I think, in July, June or July, sometime like that, and the water was super cold. And also there is a little bit of heights involved with this, so if you're someone that doesn't really care for a lot of adventure, that may be something that you want to steer away from and just kind of enjoy the shopping and everything else that Amber Cove has to offer. I did do a shore excursion video on the waterfalls. If you want to check that out, I will link it in the description, so please feel free to check that out. I have some personal photos and videos attached to that. Number three is St. Thomas. St. Thomas with its creamy white sands. Again, gorgeous water, blue water, and then it's more of a mountainous island, so you get really spectacular views. You know, some of the things to do here besides shopping and beach is definitely, you know, hiking, getting some really great photos from higher up on the island. And then they also have a national park there that's spectacular, which is St. John. So check that out if you are going to St. Thomas. Number four is going to be Bermuda. Now, there's not a ton of cruises that do travel to Bermuda, but there are, you know, a good amount of them. So usually if you're going to Bermuda on a cruise, that's going to be usually the only stop, unless it's a very long cruise. Now, we've been to Bermuda a few times before. You know, the history of Bermuda is amazing. Again, amazing beaches, amazing color of the water, all of that is great. What we did last time there was a bike tour, which was really amazing, just to kind of grab the bike, tour the island. There's a couple other tours. There's a lot of famous people that own property on that island where you can, you know, get aboard like a sailboat and kind of take a tour on the outside of the island, check some of that out. So definitely a lot to do there. Also eating and shopping is huge as well there. So Bermuda is definitely on the top of the list. Following up with that is Grand Cayman. Now Grand Cayman is known for Stingray City. My parents took me to this when I was little, and we just actually introduced Stingray City to my son. I think he was 2 at the time, maybe he just turned 3, but anyway, he absolutely loved it. We were a little bit scared. Now Stingray City, if you don't know what that is, basically you take a boat out to a sandbar in the middle of the ocean, and the stingrays basically just come swimming up. You know, they know that when the boats pull up, there's going to be food and all that, so they naturally come, and you get to swim with the stingrays for the day. So definitely a unique shore excursion and really, really cool. They also have the 7 Mile beach. That's of course breathtaking with its white sands and all of that. Number 6 on the list, Tortola. Now Tortola is not included in a lot of the itineraries, so if you come across Tortola and you've never been, definitely try to scoop that one up. It's one of the ones you won't forget if you visit this gorgeous island, between, you know, the blue water, the mountainous terrain on the island, and then of course it being famous for its underwater caves and the Virgin Gorda baths. And basically that is just like a natural bath formed in rock, but it is gorgeous to see. Great pictures, great excursion, so don't pass it up if you've never been. Number 7, Bonaire. Now Bonaire is really an amazing place. Of course all of these are on the list, but if you are looking for snorkeling or scuba diving, this is the place you want to go to, with its famous coral reefs. Now of course you don't have to be scuba certified. If you want to try it out, there's a shore excursion called Discover Scuba. That's actually what I did, and I got hooked on scuba diving. But basically you go out with PADI certified scuba instructors, and they make sure that you're safe the entire time, that all your gear is hooked up, and you actually dive. I believe it's up to 15 feet. It may be 20, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But you really get the feel of what scuba diving is like. So if you ever wanted to try it, you know, this would be definitely one of the places to do it. Now, like I said, you can snorkel, of course, as well. In Bonaire, the average temperature year-round is 81.5 degrees Fahrenheit, so really amazing weather whenever you go. So if you're looking at a cruise, you know, perhaps in the fall or winter or early spring, you know, Bonaire would still be most likely a really nice temperature to go to. Number 8, Curacao. Now Curacao is really a unique destination, you know, with its rich history. The bright colors of the buildings really makes it feel, you know, like you're in a Caribbean town, which is awesome. The people are so friendly. You know, of course they have beautiful beaches, and one of my favorite things to do in Curacao is the kayak adventure. Great day kayaking with some unbelievable photo opportunities, so don't miss out on that. Number 9, Antigua. Now Antigua is super unique because you could actually visit one beach every single day of the year and not go to the same beach twice. They have 365 beaches in Antigua, and that's what I would recommend you doing, is hitting up 1, 2, or 3 of those beaches while you stay there, depending on length, of course, of time that you're there. Also, they have an amazing rainforest if that's something that you're looking for, as well as a really cool shore excursion, which is the eco kayak and bike. It kind of combines the 3, and you get some really cool cool experience. You get to know a little bit more about the island, and plenty of photo opportunities for the day. Number 10 on the list is Aruba. Now, Aruba's locals are just amazing people. They're so friendly, and that's why the island has the nickname Happy Island. You know, they give that Caribbean spirit all year long, and you can feel it as soon as you get off the ship. Definitely an amazing spot to go to, whether you're going to, the gorgeous beaches, if you're doing a shore excursion like the Atlantis submarine, if you're shopping, dining, it's got it all. It's got a little bit for everybody, and that's why I love Aruba. So there it is, everybody. That's my top 10 favorite list. Now, I do have 2 bonus ones that I wanted to throw in there. I know it's cheating. Hopefully you'll forgive me, but those are Carnival Cruise Line's private islands, and they are both located in Bahamas. So you have Princess Cay and Half Moon Cay. I'm just going to touch on them real quick, but just like Amber Cove, which I told you about earlier in the video, it's one of those spots where you don't have to book anything. You can just literally get off the ship whenever you want. You can sleep in if you want, get off and just kind of go to the beach, hang out. They've got pools, they've got, food, drinks, everything you need to just have a really relaxing day. And that's what that's what we do in these spots. Me and my family, we just relax, and it's the most perfect day ever. The beaches are amazing. The water is great. If you want to snorkel, bring just a pair of goggles, and just kind of explore a little bit. But like I said, just one of those stops where you don't have to spend a lot of money, which is always good. And you can really enjoy yourself. You don't have to be in a rush to do things all the time. So I had to fit them in there. Hopefully you're not too mad. But anyway, if you have any questions about any of these places, please let me know. As well as if your favorite didn't make the list, please let me know which ones you enjoy the most, why, what you do at those stops. And like I said, the next time I'm there, I'll take a look into any of those. So thank you so much for watching again. Perhaps I'll see you right back in the next video or on a cruise ship one day. Catch you later.